Hello teachers, I wanted to come on here and give you a few more tips and tricks for using Google Docs in your classroom. So there's a couple things that you can do now. The first exciting thing that you can do is go to File and then Page Setup. And a new feature that they have added this year is you can change the page setup for the whole document or just the selected content. So if I just had one page that I wanted to be portrait or landscape or vice versa, I can go over here to just selected content, and as long as whatever page I want to switch is highlighted, all the text on that page is highlighted, I can click selected content instead and change that to landscape. I can also change the margins for just one page and the paper size for just one page, as well as the paper color. This is really useful if you are doing projects that need multiple different layouts. It is also really useful if you have worksheets that you want to create this way, and you want one page to be one way to show a picture, but one page to be another way to ask the questions and be better for typing. And you can go ahead and set that as the default as well if you would like. Otherwise, you can just go ahead and click OK, and you'll see it will switch. Something else that you can do to spice up your documents is with your bullet points. So I'm just going to get a little typing here so you can see what different bullet points can look like. Okay, so for your bullet points, if I click on these bullet points over here, you can see that I have highlighted both of these bullet points here. If I click again, I can highlight just one. Now, whatever bullet points are highlighted, I can change the shape of. So if I just want to do one, I can click twice to just highlight one. Or if I click once, I can highlight both of them. And then I'm going to go ahead and right click. And then I'm going to click more bullets. Now when I do this, I have all these special characters down here, but something really fun that you can do is if you go to where it says symbol and click that drop down arrow and then go up to emojis, I can make all of my bullet points emojis. So if I wanted to do something Valentine's or Christmas themed, I could do a heart or I could do a Christmas tree. I could even make it a fun little face like this. And if I want those to be bigger while they are highlighted, I'm just going to come up here and click this little plus sign to increase the font size. And now you can see my bullet points are smiley faces. And you can do this for the indented bullet points as well. Just repeat the same process of clicking to highlight, and then go ahead and click whatever emoticon or emoji you want it to be. And then you can increase the size again. This is a fun way to make your projects stand and make information more exciting for students. This is also a feature that you can do on Google Slides when you are typing on Google Slides. If you want your bullet points to look more fun, just repeat the same process. The last helpful tip I want to guys is inserting drawings. So if I go to Insert and Drawing and click New, this is a fun way to make your own graphic organizer if you wanted to do compare and contrast, order and sequence. Something that I like to do that is just click Shape. And say I was doing like an order and sequence one. I'm going to click this arrow right here and do like this. And then if I want to keep this going, I'm going to hit Control D to duplicate that image. And then I can drag these like this. Now remember, shapes are automatically text boxes, so this is a great way to make a graphic organizer for students to type in. And now I have a very simple to make, easy to use graphic organizer for order and sequence for my students. You can also do this with compare and contrast if you want to make a Venn diagram or anything like that. This is just a fun way to make super simple graphic organizers. And if I hit save and close, it will insert this. And again, like I said, if I click on this, it will bring the drawing back open and I can click here and type in it. And you can see this is my order and sequence graphic organizer. This is a great way to make those paper assignments digital and accessible for virtual students or just accessible on Google Classroom. Those are all the tips and tricks I have for Google Docs today. Bye, teachers.